Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up for a Google meeting. That is a virtual meeting. Now, I think Google Meeting gives you that opportunity to host meetings for more than 40 minutes that other platforms may offer you. I know with Zoom, if you don't have the premium version, you're going to have just a maximum of 40 minutes for a meeting. That is hosting more than two people. So with Google Chrome, you can have more than that. The disadvantage with the free version of Google is that you will not be able to record the meeting anyway. But there are other ways to go around. But in this video, the focus is just to show you how to set up for a Google meeting. In a subsequent video, I'm going to show you how to record a meeting when you don't have a premium version of an app. So stay tuned to this channel. So this is Google Chrome. I've already launched my Google Chrome. We have Gmail here, images, and search labs, and then Google Apps. So I'll just go to my Google Apps, a number of apps here, and Meet is what we are interested in now. So I'll hit on Google Meet, and voila, I'm here. So I can start with a new meeting, and there are three options. Either you create a meeting link that will be shared to people and the meeting will start later, or you start an instant meeting, or you can schedule the meeting in a Google Calendar. So depending on what your preferences are, you choose what option. In this video, I'm going to briefly explain what each of them means and then how to go about it. So in starting an instant meeting, if you are supposed to host a meeting with someone and you are just about creating the video, you can go to start an instant meeting. If you want to create the link and share with your participants way ahead of time, you can create the meeting for later. In this way, Google will give you the link and then you can draft your message and everything you will share with your um, invitees. So with the scheduling aspect too, you can schedule the meeting. It will be put on your Google Calendar, and Google will come out with some um, nice invitation words for your people. So, for example, this is a virtual lecture 1.0, and then the time, February 11, 2024, let's say 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. You can actually set your time zone. I'm using the GMT plus 00. Um, the location is, of course, Google Meet. And you can set a number of notifications for people who are going to join. Either notifications by notifications on their phone when they have added the events, or by email. So because one would look more professional, I'll use the email option. So how often do you want to remind the people? Can you remind them 1 hour to the meeting, 1 hour to the meeting, and I can add another email notification that is 30 minutes to the meeting, and I can add a final one. There is also another email. If you don't want the emails to be many, you can use a normal notification. And if these people are using Android phones or they are using Apple phones with Google Meet installed on the Apple platform, the iOS platform, then of course they will receive the notification. Other than that, it just happens with the Android users. So I would rather prefer using notification for the final one, which would be say 1 minute into the meeting, and the email 30 minutes. That's fine. There's the email account. I want to show myself as available for the meeting, and I can put the description for the meeting here. So if it's an official meeting, you can put the agenda here. You can itemize it. You can put them in numbers. Minutes of previous meeting. something else to discuss, maybe item one on our agenda, item two, closing remarks, so on and so forth. If you want to share a document with the attendees ahead of time, you can attach that document here. And normally Google will want you to pick it from your Google Drive. So if you don't have it there, you can just upload to your Google Drive and then you share it from there. You can make things bold here, you can italize, you can underline. All that option is available to you here. All right. So now you see here that this kind of meeting, because it's a free version, is available up to 100 guest connections. You cannot host more than 100 people. And then this is how you can copy your conference information, that is the link, and share with people either via email or on WhatsApp or whatever platform you use. And this is where you can add your guest. So supposing I want to add this email, I'm going to add workshop consult. I'm going to add my personal email as well as an attendee. And any other email list you have, you can add them all up here. Once I hit the save option, I'll be asked whether to send the notifications to the people, and I'll just do that. Would you like to send invitation emails to Google Calendar guests? Yes, I sure want to do this so that I don't have to be reminding them myself. So now let me go to my email account and see if truly I have an email notification. And here we are. There's an invitation from an unknown sender. Yeah, I don't have this email saved in my Gmail, that's why. There's a virtual lecture. And now in my email as a participant, I can choose whether or not I'm coming for the meeting or I'm not too sure or I'm not. And I can now also add it to my calendar if I choose to attend. And that will be added onto my calendar with all the notifications as well. And as you can see, the agenda for the meeting is here and all the guests are also listed here also in the meeting. When the meeting is due, the attendee can just hit the join button to join the meeting. Okay, so back to our Google Meeting setup. So this is when you are scheduling a meeting that will be hosted later. And also, this is when you want to start an instant meeting. So with this, you're starting an instant meeting. And it's the same for the scheduled meeting. When you are starting, that's how the interface is going to be like. And you are going to allow your microphone and your camera if you need it. And I presume as a host, you may want to get these ready. So you can see for an instant meeting, your meeting is ready. Do you want to add others? You can add them by mail, or you can just copy this link and share with them. All right, I'll copy and share with others later. Okay, so now as the host, supposing you are hosting this meeting and then you are hosting it in some cafeteria, you are hosting in a part of your house you don't want the background to show, there are options to go about this. If you just hit this button you see, as you hover the mouse pointer around your video, you see apply visual effects. Or you can go to more options and then apply visual effects here. So when you come here, Google has customized backgrounds that you can choose from, or you can blur the background you are working from. There's the slight blur background, and there is the intense one. Because my network is quite slow, it should be affected there and then. And of course, you can choose from these backgrounds too. Good. So you can choose the blur background if you want to blur your natural background, or you can choose the deep one. And you can choose any of the professional ones. So if you want to look like you are in your library, if you want to look like you are in the home also, if you want to look like you are in a living room, you can choose any of the options available from Google Meet here, and you are good to go with your meeting. I had to click here to turn on the visual effects initially when it was not working, just so that if you have that challenge, you can do that. You can remove it as well. So here am I with uh, these visual effects as the host to the meeting. Now at this point, I want to share my screen or present something from my laptop. I'll just hit this button, present now, and I have three options. Either I will share a tab in the Chrome window I'm working from, or I'll share a window. These are windows that have been opened on my PC, so I can share any of the windows here. My downloads folder, my any of the Google Chromes, my recording software, and I can share the entire desktop as well with my participants. So supposing it's a lecture and you want to share a lecture slide, let me quickly open a PowerPoint presentation and then I'll share that. Oh, yeah. All right. So now back to my meeting. So supposing I want to share a window, that is my PowerPoint. I just hit the share button, and like you can see, because it's a masterpiece, you are seeing exactly what I'm also recording. But this is what will be shared for your participants. They will see whatever you share for your participants, it's just that screen they are going to see if you are using the window option. And there are other tools here you may want to use. If you want to chat with your participants, you can leave a message here. Supposing it's a church meeting, you quote some scriptural references you want to share with them here, you can easily share here. You want to share a document, you can drag and drop the document here as well, or you can upload on your Google Drive, which is a safe way to go and share the link with them here. And then also you can have some activities here. You can have a whiteboard. It will create a whiteboard folder, a file in your Google Drive, and you can share with the participants in the meeting, and people can write as the meeting is going on. So basically, and this is the information how people can join the meeting. And these are reactions. You can turn them on for people to be able to like what you are saying, share their excitement. If something is funny, people can laugh and share their emotions as the meeting goes on. And you can change the skin tone here if you want to look more like your color, yeah, your complexion. Okay. And you can also turn on captions, and these are AI generated captions so that as you speak in English, captions are being generated. Right? And these captions are always generated in English. So generated captions will actually, yeah, and these captions are always generated exactly. So like you can see, especially if you are having a conference, international conference, and then some of your participants are not so fluent in the language you are using, especially if it's English language. It's better to use this option, and you can also change the languages here. languages that are recognized probably by Google as well. So that's with that. I can turn off my video. And there is the option also in setting up for the meeting, which, yeah, the controls. Let me end with this. Do you want anybody with a link to just hop into the meeting without admitting them? All of that can be done here. You want people to be able to share their screen and things like that. So let me start from here. These are host options. Do you want everyone to be able to share their screen? You must turn on the host management. You might want anyone to share their screen, just the presenter. Do you want people to send chat messages? You can turn this off at the sensitive parts of the meeting and the points where we allow people to share their thoughts and turn on the chats. But it's advisable to keep the chat on because as a presenter, sometimes along the line you may lose your connection or you may lose your sound and video, and people can comment, and then you can work on that with your technical team. Then with reactions, you want people to be able to react in the course of the discussion, or you want to turn off the reactions. You want people to turn on their microphones, which is something that really sucks when you're having meetings and conferences, and then there are people with their microphones on with from noisy backgrounds interrupting the presenter. So you can turn off all microphones and you just allow them when it's necessary. So do you want people to turn on their video in areas where you think network is a challenge, like in Africa and in Ghana especially? I prefer hosting meetings with videos off until it's necessary. So we can turn that off so that participants will not join with their camera. And at the end of the meeting, you can allow them to put on their camera so that you can take screenshots and things like that for your reports and all of that. So meeting access, how do you want people to join? Do you want it to be open so that anybody that has the link can join? Or do you want to be trusted so that people who are already in the meeting, that people that you have allowed into the meeting are the only ones who can allow other people also into the meeting? Do you want it to be that is a trusted way? So if you're hosting a meeting for about say beyond 50 participants, you want to keep it open because you don't want it to be every time someone joins and their connection drops, you want to keep on adding people. It's a lot of distraction. So you can keep it open. So these are the host controls we have, and I think by going through this entire short tutorial, you'll be able to host meaningful meetings using Google Meet. Thank you. Consider subscribing to the channel if you found value. I'm going to share some other tutorials to help you make work easier and faster. The goal is to make work smart. Thank you.